I'm going to tell you a Zen Buddhism story. This one's from Japan. A Zen master is walking along from a far off village. On his return trip, he's a little bit late and he misses his train. So he decides to take a shortcut, or what he thinks is a shortcut. As he's walking, he, he he's walking along at sunset, and he notices, wow, how beautiful the view is. And then all of a sudden, he kicks a rock, and then he notices he didn't hear the rock hit the ground. He turns his head, and he sees that he's on the edge of 100-foot cliff. Oh, one more step, and he would have fallen. And at just that moment, he turns around and he sees a tiger right behind him, growling, coming out of the bushes. Tiger walks up. Man takes a step to his left, and all of a sudden the earth gives out from under him. He falls over the cliff, heels overhead, reaches out, and he grabs a vine. Ah! He grabs a thorny vine hanging out of the edge of the cliff. And as he looks up the vine, he sees the crack where the vine is in. And on top of that crack is the top of the cliff where the tiger is sitting there, licking his lips. He looks around, trying to find anywhere where he can get a hold. He looks down and he sees down on the ground, there's a second tiger just waiting for him. He continues to look around, and next to the crack, he sees a hole. And out of that hole comes a little mouse. The mouse looks at him and looks at the tiger and then walks along and starts gnawing on the vine. The man becomes worried. He keeps looking around. He sees far off on one side there is a bush. Looks a little bit weak, but maybe he can hold on to it. Maybe it'll hold his weight. So he reaches out for that bush. And as his hands part the leaves, he notices it's a strawberry bush. And hanging there is a single wild strawberry. He reaches out and he plucks it. And then he eats it. And he thinks to himself, life sure is sweet.